Hello, this is Craig from bizbox.co.uk, and in this video we are looking at the August 2017 edition of White Dwarf magazine. So on the front we have a Primaris Space Marine, and as you'd expect there is a lot of Primaris Space Marine stuff in this issue. So let's open it up and go through it as we always do. So this is actually the last White Dwarf of my subscription, so it's actually been a year since they moved to the monthly format. And don't worry, I'll be renewing for those who like to watch these videos. As always, we have White Dwarf team and the little editor's note at the front, and of course the contents. The Planet Warhammer is all about the latest releases, including the Space Marine Codex, the Space Marine data cards. I also mentioned there's the Warhammer 40,000 Astartes dice. I have no pictures of them, but I believe they're already out or available for pre-order. And we have the Redemptor Dreadnought, as well as the Aggressors. I apologise, my chair's really squeaky. And the Space Marine Primaris Repulsor tank. Upcoming releases are the plastic kits for the Intercessors. So they're £35 for 10, which isn't too bad value. If you compare them to like Stormcast Eternal, for example. Or even Standguard Veterans, who I think are like 25 for... No, it might even be £30 for 5. So actually, you know, not bad value really. They're only £10 more than a regular tactical squad. Hellblasters, again, also 35, and that is a 10-man box as well. So there's different variants of the plasmas as well. Really cool. Come out a week after them is the Insectors squad. That's a £30 box, and you get 3 of them. So a little bit more pricey in comparison, but obviously they are larger miniatures. And we have the Reavers as well, which, as we know, are already out. And we also have the Chaplain and Apothecary. So yeah, I really like the characters for Primaris, and they're just very expensive. £22.50 each. There's also going to be an Ultramarines Primaris upgrade sprue. Very cool, looking forward to that. Also coming out is August on his own. So he's £20. The Grey Knights Codex, which is £25, so slightly cheaper than a regular Codex, and the same with Chaos Space Marines, that's also £25, so they expect them to be slightly smaller, as you'd expect, than the Space Marine Codex. That one, the Grey Knights one, say it's 104 pages, that's 168 pages of the Chaos Space Marines, and the Space Marine one is 208 pages, so they're slightly smaller. Also have a little bit about Path to Glory, and we start collecting boxes. And we're actually planning on doing a little Path to Glory series in the future, so look out for that. I don't know when, but we certainly will. There's also some stuff from The Hobbit. And of course we have the Black Library section. Latest from Forge World has the Thunderhawk gunship, which is an awesome miniature. And then there's video game news, a little bit about Blood Bowl 2. And there's Talisman and Sanctus Reach as well. There's a little bit about the various 40k stars sets. As always, we have the contact section. So there's a little bit looking at the codices, or codexes. They say codexes, some people say codices. So various little bits from the 3 codexes what are being released this month. We have a Tactica Imperialis looking at stratagems. So there's a couple of stratagems here for the Grey Knights and one for Night Lords as well. So a little sneaky peek at them. Index Astartes is back, so that's really cool. For those who collected White Dwarf back in the day, Index Astartes was a really cool little article all about like Space Marines and Chaos and stuff. This one's all about how Space Marines are created, which is really cool. All the different phases they have to go through before they become a Space Marine. And I think this is so it's just about regular Space Marines or Primaris, if there's much difference. There's a little bit there about the Primaris stuff. So, as you'd expect, a lot of stuff about the Primaris Marines. So a nice big section on them. I really like this bit which shows all the weapons. I like it when they do that. And they've done it in the past for other armies as well. I really like that. You can see what all the different weapons look like. For those who don't know. And even if you do know, it's still really cool. And you've got different types of armour as well. So, quite a lot about Space Marines. We have a little flip out bit as well. This is a massive Space Marine army, if I can open it up. So there we go. So, there's Ultramarines, Imperial Fists, Raven Guard. There's even some Salamanders up that far corner. So really cool. All led by Gulliman. So very, very cool. I was just looking, the majority of this is all plastic kits. There's a few characters, I was trying to see if I could find Manus Calgar, but he's not on there. At least I don't think so, unless he's at the back. No. Anyway, moving on. A little bit about different chapters. So we have the General's Almanac, which is a little section on gaming and Age of Sigmar. And there is actually an Age of Sigmar battle report. So despite all the Primaris stuff, there is an Age of Sigmar battle report, and there's quite a beefy one in this White Dwarf as well. There's just pages and pages of it, so a really long, in-depth one. I mean, it's just loads. And we'll skip through it because obviously I don't want to spoil the outcome for anyone or myself, because I do read through these properly at my own leisure. Just a little bit about the Grey Knights and the Chaos Codexes, and plus some box sets of theirs. So we have the ultimate guide to the Traitor Legions. And I quite like this. It just shows how sort of outdated some of the Chaos miniatures look now. Like with Khorne Berserkers are so old. They have massive bolt pistols and massive hands. The Emperor's Children, of course. Yeah, Thousand Sons and Death Guard look really sweet though, and it'd be great when the rest of the stuff matches up with them. Really cool. But yes, got the 9 legions there. For some reason they put a picture of a mutilator in. They should not be proud of them at all. Just absolutely just rubbish miniatures. It's horrible. And a few little chaos weapons, quite cool. I have the galaxy map, which I'm sure most of you have seen now. Some more outdated miniatures. I mean, Khan looks awesome, but he's almost the size of Abaddon now. These are the guys who I'd love to see updated miniatures for. It's rumored we'll get Typhus, which would be cool. But a new Fabius Bile and Abaddon would be amazing. So if you're listening, GW, it'd be amazing. We have an Heavy Metal Space Marine challenge, which is really cool. I love these Heavy Metal challenges. They don't pop up that frequently. This one actually reckons the last one was in 2009. So that's crazy. They should definitely do more of these. These Primaris Marines are really nice. And as you can see, they're mildly converted as well. But the paint jobs, as you would expect from the Heavy Metal team, are fantastic, really smooth, absolutely lovely. and that one actually was the winner, which I really like. I love the sort of bluey tint of the black armour. Really sweet. So Illuminations is looking at the Mortal Realms. Now I really enjoy looking at sort of the landscape of Age of Sigmar because it's very different to what we've sort of come to know from fantasy Warhammer. So it's nice to see sort of more images of that. So really cool. Big tentacles attacking the Caradon Overlords. A massive Sigmar statue. It was really cool, really cool. And Temporal Distort is going way back to 1997 and before I was in the hobby for sure. Love a little bit about assembling card terrain. Very cool. Still need more terrain stuff in White Dwarf, especially scratch built stuff. That's the one thing I'd still love to see. So Tale of Four Warlords is looking at the heavy support choices this month, and we have a Wraithlord. It's absolutely beautiful. Massive fan of Eldar Army. Her colour scheme is just gorgeous. The Astra Militarum have a Lehman Russ Demolisher. Not a massive fan of Demolisher cannons in 8th edition. Space Marines have these beautiful Hellblasters with like flames on the side and it's plasma. That's so cool. Really nice. Oh, and he's got one as well, so yeah, really nice. And we also have a Vindicator with a Demolisher cannon. Vindicator a good choice for Iron Warriors though. Very fluffy. And there's also some colorists, which for some reason have different coloured bases. I don't know what that's about, but they still look nice. It might even say on there, but some of them have Genestealer Cult heads, which look really nice. I love the Genestealer Cult models. So war is imminent. So the end is approaching. I believe next month will be a big battle between the 4 armies, so we look forward to that. So Fate of Conor, that has already started, and you probably may have seen our first mission for this global campaign on the channel. So there's more stuff about Path to Glory. Showing some people's armies, really nice as always. Then we have armies on parade as well. Another thing I'm a big fan of. I love seeing people's armies on parade. So these are like some work in progress ones. And you just know they're going to be really sweet. So this is a really cool section, and we have a bit on colour theory, which I think is awesome. And there's a colour wheel with GW paints listed on it, which I think is a really cool idea. So certainly an article I'll be giving a good old read to. I did do a video a little while back on colour theory, so it'd be nice to see the heavy metals take on it and their explanations on it. So we have complementary colour, analogous, and triadic. I think in my video I went over complementary and triadic. So yeah, really cool. There's a little bit about warm and cool white as well. So yeah, really cool article and well worth a read for beginners and more experienced people alike, definitely. So it's like a colour case study as well. There's a few examples too. So we have Mustering for War. And this army we saw a few months ago and I absolutely loved it. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And it's been expanded and there's more of it for us to check out. So it's really cool. Big fan of this army. Absolutely fantastic. I love the big griffin thing. There's a steam tank in there as well. Really nice. Got some demi-griffs. Yeah, I mean, Order have got some really nice stuff. And when you put it all together and all sort of matches like this army does, I think it just looks brilliant. I love these guys as well. Some really nice conversions in here. So yeah, probably one of my favourite Sigmar armies I've seen, to be honest. Just really nice. There's all little bits about the conversions and how they're painted as well. So we have how to convert a Grand Master in a Nemesis Dread Knight, because you can do that in the new codex. So really cool. I love how they got the sword in the ground and he's got pointing hand as well. And you've essentially just got Voldus strapped to it. Really cool. I might have to do that for my Grey Knights at some point. Really nice. Really nicely done. And there's a paint splatter looking at how to paint Grey Knights as well. So Realms of Battle is looking at the Creeping Vines. So yeah, these are some vines on a plastic sprue that can sort of bend and mould us around terrain. They're not released yet, so a little sneaky peek at something what's up and coming. So that's really cool. I'm interested to see when they are coming up. It says there are 3 new sets: Creeping Vines, Barbed Bracken and Skulls, and they contain exactly what you expect from the box titles. So really looking forward to that. You get 12 vines in one box, 146 bracken in the other, and wait for it, 340 skulls in the Skulls set. All 3 packs are coming out later in the month. So really cool. Really looking forward to that, especially with skulls. Yeah. Now we have some rules. There's new rules for the DEATHWORLD Forest to use in 40k. And there's rules to use them in Age of Sigmar as well. So yeah, if you like the DEATHWORLD Forest set, and until you've actually tried to put it together, you probably do. Yeah, you can use it in Age of Sigmar as well. So that is really cool. So lastly, we just have a bit about Warhammer World. We have the Readers models. I absolutely love the Mongol. I love looking at this section because people send in some really gorgeous stuff. Really cool. And then we just have In the Bunker, so we can see what White Dwarf team have been up to themselves. So there's a little thing called Skull Art here. This is basically using the Skulls set, what's coming out. So it just gives you a little idea of what to expect. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one for sure. And then we have a really nice Caradon Overlord ship. So next month, 30 years of Warhammer 40,000. We have Paint Splatter, Heavy Metal, KITBASH, A Tale of 4 Warlords, 2 battle reports, and much more. So again, not giving too much away. But that was this month's White Dwarf. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to the new sort of terrain stuff. So it's nice that they give us a little tease there. Very cool, actually quite a good issue actually. Some stuff I would do what I read through again. I'm really looking forward to reading the Index Astartes article. So yeah, that's the video. I'm not going to say much else. I just hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, then please do give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you all again next video. Thanks for watching.